in the group, there have been discussions of the fact that not everybody feels comfortable getting steps in. Now,
Hmm.
I've never felt unsafe where I live. I've just not had that experience. But we've discussed elements of safety. We've discussed the want to move more. It's never that you've not wanted to move more, but
Yeah.
there are better times of day. There might be people that you go with. How do you approach it?
Yeah, totally. So we that came up pretty quickly of that, I was really struggling to get the steps in. And I think it was when we started to look at how we might build some steps into a workout. And
Mm,
it came up that could I get out for a walk like really early in the morning before, it's sort of before I start work. And actually, I remember waking up and it was so dark. And I don't live in the best area. I mean, it's a lovely area, but it's not the best. And I felt really uncomfortable with the idea of going out when it's really dark on my own.
mm.
And actually, that was when we got the stepper, the Reebok step, whatever it is. And that really changed stuff for me, just being able to use that as a backup to actually leaving the house. But actually, it made me realize I needed to prioritize getting out in daylight hours.
Mm.
You know, that had to that had to become part of my day and part of my routine. And that, understanding the value of that was a lot better. Um, but yeah, I think I do really understand the kind of apprehension around, you know, for certain people not wanting to go out at certain times of day and worrying about that. But I think if there's things, I suppose it was the idea of like, what can I move to non-light hours that means that I can then get walks in daylight hours. So yeah, that made a difference.
Which is good to know. And obviously, it's a conversation I wanted to have
Mm.
because it might not be my experience, but it doesn't mean to say that I don't want to
Yeah.
at least go some way to finding a trade-off. There might never be the perfect solution, but there
Mm.
might be give and take. And as you say, if you can move things around in the day, and that's how you get your activity for what you need for you to feel good, then that's ultimately a good outcome. And I appreciate the fact that you were open to that conversation.